Hello everyone, this is Brainy Ghost and today I'm gonna play Slay the Spire. This game intrigued me for a long time and I decided to play it. The only deck building game that I remember that I played is Yu-Gi-Oh! So far this game is pretty fun. This is my second attempt. I only reached Act 2 on my first attempt and I got defeated due to bad deck. I wanna play the Ironclad for now. Maybe I'll play the Silent later. Let's see. Option 1 and 2 are great. 3 and 4 are not that great. I'm thinking of getting the first option, but I think I wanna try the second option. Enemies in your 3 combats have 1 HP. Okay, where to start? I'm thinking of going to us. Not great. I don't have much money. Maybe I think this spot is flexible and I can also avoid dilates much easier in this spot. So I'm gonna take this spot. That relic is great. This is gonna be an easy battle. Okay, which card to get? True Grit, Serum Blow, and Flex. I don't like True Grit because it's exhausting a card. Searing Blow, too much energy usage. I think Flex is the best choice here. So I think I'm gonna go with Flex. Alright, which card to buy? These silver cards are interesting. What about the potions? I think I'm gonna buy this healing card. Bandage up. I'm gonna take my time. There may be a better card than that. Let's see. Never mind. I'm gonna buy this card. A bird with 200 weapon. You're dead. Alright, which card to get? Disarm, Perfected Strike, or Flex. Perfected Strike is a great option because I have 4 strike in my deck. Disarm, it only loses to strength. I don't know if that's useful. I'm a beginner here, so yeah. Next is Flex. I already have this, but another copy is also good. I think I'm gonna go with Flex. Okay, looks like a sewer monster. I think I'm gonna test my flex card here and then kill this monster. Alright, let's get another card. So we have Body Slam, Ghostly Armor, and the Wind Strike. What is the meaning of this ethereal? Alright. Seems like a good. Yeah, this card looks good. But I think I'm gonna go with the Wind Strike to improve the damage of my perfected strike. Alright, a goblin with tails. Interesting. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna block, increase the strength, and then strike this enemy. Alright, his attack is less damaging. I think I'm gonna block and strike twice and take the 3 damage. I'm vulnerable. This is not good. So I think I'm gonna block. And what I'm gonna do next? I'm going to use Bash and hope to kill this monster next turn. The hell? That's a high damage, bro. I think bro is angry. But I think I can kill this monster now. All I need to do is to strike twice. Okay, which card to get? True Grit, Pommel Strike, or Cleave? Pommel Strike is good, but I think I'm gonna get Cleave so that I have an AoE strike. Next, I'm gonna upgrade the card. I wanna see the upgraded version of this card. How about this card? How about this Cleave? This one is interesting because of the AoE strike. Let's see. I think I'm gonna upgrade this. A slime and a thief. That's great. I'm gonna heal, buff, and then block once. And then going to think which one to kill first. This is not good. The total damage is high and I only have 1 block. I can use this regen potion. But I think I'm gonna take the additional damage. I think I'm gonna kill the slime first because it has less HP. Thank God, I have Cleave and 2 blocks. Their damage output is really high. That's not good. So I'm gonna block and then use this regen potion. Then Cleave and then end turn. I think that's a good move. I should have killed the slime and then take 5 damage in this turn. Rookie mistake. Okay, block, buff, kill the slime, and then hit the thief. the hell this guy is gonna run? And it's gonna take me money. I don't have much attack cards in my hands right now. This is bad. I think that's a problem for a beginner. You're going to make lots of rookie mistakes. Oh well. And he's gone. Despicable creature. Okay, which card to choose? Thunderclap, Clash, or Metallicize? All cards are good, but I'm thinking if I need more attack cards or a defend, a block card. I think a block card is a good choice here. I'm gonna choose Metallicize, and Metallicize is also a power card. So yeah. What is this event? Looks interesting. So I'm gonna get this Iron Wave card and then store a card. What does store mean in this context? I think it's a replacement that I need to put in the letter. Oh well. Going to remove one strike card in my deck and replace it with the Iron Wave. Wing Boots. Let's see what's the effect of this relic. This one looks interesting. I think my deck is not good enough to fight an elite. I think I'm gonna upgrade my card. I think I'm gonna upgrade this Iron Wave. Or maybe not. My final decision is to upgrade Iron Wave. I think I'm going to visit the merchant and buy some cheap cards. I'm planning on buying this armament card. It has block and a buff, and it's on sale. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. Gonna go to this question mark. I don't wanna fight monsters. Hell no, a battle. Unlucky. Its damage is ridiculously high. The best option here is to block first, then buff, and then strike once, I mean twice, use the twin strike. 11 damage. I can block this. So I'm thinking if I'm going to use this energy potion to increase my energy and use all the cards in my hand. But I think I'm not gonna do it. I need to save potions for the boss fight. So use Iron Wave, defend, and then the cleave. That damage is blockable. So I think I'm gonna use 2 blocks, 1 buff, and then a strike. Oh god, this monster can split into 2. I want to heal first, and then what's next? That's 17 damage overall. So obviously I need to block. I'm thinking if I'm gonna use Bash. Very unlikely, so I think I'm gonna use 1 block, Armament, upgrade Twin Strike. Hmm, 10 damage. I can block that. And I think I have enough strength buff and attack cards to kill this one slime. This slime is not gonna attack, so I can freely hit it. This slime is dead this turn. Alright, which card to choose? Shrug it off, Armaments, or Inflame? These 2 block cards are good. I have a copy of Armaments. So I think I need buff, so I'm going to take Inflame. I don't want to fight an elite because they are powerful. So for me, the best path here is this path on the left. It's better to fight monster than an elite. This turn is gonna be easy. Alright, heal first, buff, and then hit this monster hard. Alright, I have blocks, and 12 damage doesn't threaten me this turn. Upgrade Twin Strike and yeah, hit it. I have Bash and then Strike. And I'm thinking if I can kill this monster this turn. I don't think so. I'm gonna play safe, use Metallicize, 1 block, and then strike. This time, this goblin is dead. Am I going to keep this Gambler's Brew? But I think I'm gonna discard this. Ignore Gambler's Brew and choose a card. Uppercut, Dark Embrace, or True Grit. I don't like the energy usage of the first two cards. And I don't see their effectiveness in my deck. Yeah, they are interesting, but I think I'm going to get through Grit. I wanna try this Dark Embrace card, but I think it's not gonna be effective in my deck. Yeah, I don't wanna experiment right now, so I think I really need to get True Grit. I hope this question mark is not a battle. These potions are interesting. Okay, let's see. We have Smoke Bomb, Blessing of the Forge, and this Blood Potion. I think I want this Blood Potion, but I don't have enough potion slot. So I think I'm gonna discard this blue potion and replace it with Blood Potion. Also, I want to discard this Snake Oil and replace it with the Blessing of the Forge. Seems like a good idea. Alright, which card am I going to upgrade? Armaments is good to upgrade. Okay, let me look at other cards first before I make my final decision. Okay, final decision. Upgrade armaments. Alright, we're in the boss fight. I can't see the move of this boss. So yeah, I think it's not gonna attack. Alright, upgrade all cards in my hand and attack the boss. Holy hell, the damage of this monster is insane. The worst part here is that I can't even block half of it. Okay, so best move here is to get all the blocks that I can, buff and attack. My god, that first turn was painful. Heal first, and the damage is manageable here. So I'm gonna upgrade all the cards in my hand first using a potion, and then get block and attack. I can only block 5 damage because I only have 1 block card. Let me use the blood potion first and then block. And then I think buff and then use the strike plus. My cards in my hand are good. I think I can manage to block that puny damage and then deal a decent amount of damage to the boss. Another good set of cards. I think the boss is not gonna attack, so I can freely hit it this turn. I want to use Armaments Plus in order to upgrade the Flex card, but I'm not sure if it's worth it because all of my cards except Flex are upgraded. I think I'm gonna skip Armaments Plus, use Flex, and then damage the boss. I have 2 blocks, 1 attack, and 2 nasty burn cards. Thank God my 2 block cards are upgraded and also the Iron Wave. Nice set of cards. Now I'm thinking if I'm gonna upgrade these two cards or use Bash to attack and defend. I think I'm gonna do the latter. That's 24 damage and I don't have black cards. I have 1, but I need to randomly, I need to choose a card to discard. Alright, so obviously what I'm going to do is attack this enemy, deals a lot of damage in this turn, and then block some of its damage. Its damage is low now. I wonder if I can kill this boss this turn. Let me calculate for a bit. I think it's not enough. Let's see. I'm gonna get Strike Plus. I'm gonna use Strike Plus and Twin Strike Plus. Yeah, not enough damage. It's better to use block card than this card. Alright, this boss is definitely dead this turn. Thank God I have 1 attack card in my hand and it's enough to kill the boss. Alright, which card to choose? Bladion, Feed, or Impervious? Feed is really a good choice. I think if I have more health, I can survive much longer in this run. Impervious is also good. Yeah, but energy usage. Also Blaggion. Bloodgion. I'm gonna get feed. Alright. Which relic to choose? Busted Crown. Okay, so let me read their description first. And then I'm gonna decide which relic is the best to choose from in this situation. Alright, I'm going to choose the tiny house because it has more positive benefits than the other two, in my opinion. For cards, I think I'm gonna choose Power Through for more block. Act 1 is done and we're in Act 2. And I'm going to take a quick break. Alright, let's continue. The hell? A chest again? This is the previous chest. I think I'm still going to get the small lighthouse, the small house. Let me think for a sec. Going to get the power through again. Now I'm going to look for the most flexible path and also avoid elites. Damn, elites in this map are hard to avoid, but I think they can be avoided. I just need to look at the map carefully. I think the two leftmost path are flexible. Now I just need to choose which one of them has more benefit than the other. Alright, I'll go this path. This monster is new to me. It looks annoying though. And this relic is not resetting. This is useless now. I only have 2 attack cards and I think I want to use this feed card. But I think it's a waste if I use it right now. Gonna use cleave first and then feed. Nah, I don't care anymore about the effect of feed. I need to reduce the guard of this enemy as soon as possible. don't have black cards in this turn. This is not good. I need to eat that 10 damage. So first I need to buff, and then use bash, and then strike. I forgot that this monster has a buff that can negate a debuff. Stupid me. I need to prioritize blocking this turn, and I think use Iron Wave to at least reduce the block of this monster, and also add some block to my character. I think I'll use strike first and then use true grit to get 5 block instead of 3 from defend. I have 2 power cards in my hand, and one of them is Metallicize. I'm gonna use Metallicize for additional block up at the end of the turn, and then buff, and then use Twin Strike. At last, I reduced the HP of this monster. Now I need to eat 7 damage. I have nice cards in my hand. My plan is to end this battle quick, so I'm gonna prioritize attacking this monster and eat the remaining damage that can't be blocked. Now it's time for you to die. Which card to get? Armament, Body Slam, Headbutt Plus. Headbutt is the best choice here. What are these monsters and what is this buff? Flight. So they have like damage reduction, but if I hit them 3 times, that buff will be gone. Alright. I want to use Headbutt Plus, but I don't have any card in my discard pile, so I think I'm gonna use Twin Strike first, and then Headbutt, so that I can play Twin Strike again next turn. Alright, the bird in the middle got stunned, and I'm not threatened by the damage of the bird at the back. Nice set of cards in my hand, and I have this Cleave card, which is really good for multiple enemies. Let me think. I think I'm gonna use Cleave first, and then Twin Strike, and then this bird at the front will be stunned, and then going to kill the bird in the middle using Strike, and I don't have to defend after that. Lots of black card in my hand. I want to stun this bird at the back, but I think it's impossible because I only have 2 attack cards in my hand. Yeah, obviously the best move here is to use the 2 defend cards to increase block, and then Iron Wave. Nice, I have heal card and feed and some black cards. This is good in this situation. So first I'm gonna heal, and then gonna buff my strength to increase the damage of feed, and then eat this bird at the front using the feed card. That will increase my maximum HP by 3. And then use the 2 remaining blocks to completely block the attack of the bird at the back. I want to stun this bird, but I can only hit it twice in this turn, so I'm gonna buff and then hit it with bash in order to inflict an invulnerable debuff. That's 15 damage, it's kinda high. Use Twin Strike first. I can kill this. What is this potion? Love this one. Gonna take it. Which card to get? Battle Trance Plus, Reaper, or Warcry Plus? All of these cards are good, but Battle Trance is the one that I really like here. Warcry Plus is also a good alternative to Battle Trance. Reaper, it's kinda good. It has heal, but it only heals for the amount of unblock damage. I think I want to experiment right now, so I think I'm going to take Reaper. Alright, which path to take? I'm looking for a path that is flexible. Flexible means that I can choose if I wanna fight an elite or not. Let's take this path. These enemies are new to me. I think I need to kill the one with low HP. Let's see. Let me think for a couple of seconds. I have 2 attack cards and 3 block cards, and I only need to block 12 damage. Now I'm thinking if I'm going to fully block that attack or use Metallicize and then Iron Wave and take some little damage. Yeah, I think the plan is this: use Metallicize, Iron Wave, and then Cleave. I need to kill this Mystic fast so that I can stop this buff that it is doing. I don't need to block this turn, but I don't have attack cards in my hand, so just spend the energy. Oh god, this Mystic can heal and this Knight can give block. Oh no, this duo is menace. I can't quickly kill this Mystic because of the block. I want to use Reaper, but I think it's useless in this turn. Think. Okay, I think the plan here is to at least deal damage to this Mystic and then use True Grit to have some block. At least we need block some of the damage of this Knight. Oh god, I hate this Mystic so much. I can't kill it very quickly. Use Inflame to deal more damage, then Bash. And yeah, I don't have enough energy for Headbutt. Not in a good situation right now. I really need to kill this Mystic. Luckily, they won't attack this turn, so yeah, I can kill this Mystic in this turn. Damage and can't block them all this turn. So I'm gonna defend first and then do much damage as I can this turn. Another 16 damage incoming, but this time I have lots of block cards. Too much. Going to use True Grit and hope for one of the wound cards to be exhausted. Oh god, 30 damage and I have 2 block cards. This is not good. Alright, use Flex. And then I'm thinking if I'm going to block, do more block or attack. I'm gonna attack, use Armament and then Bash and then soak up the damage that can't be unblocked. 18 HP remaining. This is not good. Can I kill this guy? Yes, thank god. Alright, which card to get? I think I'm gonna get Dual Wield. Alright, lots of interesting cards, especially the silver ones. Also, some relics, I think. Some of them are good. This relic is good, but it's expensive. This one is also good, and much cheaper than the previous relic. I'm going to buy this relic. And I still have money left. I think I'm gonna buy a card here. So let's see which card should I buy. I think Clothesline is a really great card, but the energy usage is high. But this debuff, weak debuff is good. So yeah, I think I'm going to buy this one. The path to the boss is still long, yeah. I have a long way to go. Right now, I want to fight an elite because my relics are lacking. I'm not satisfied with my current relic. Yeah, but if I wanna fight an elite, I want a path where there's an elite. And also, there must be a resting place before the fight, or after the fight. Before elite fight or after it. Yeah, I need to examine this map. Gonna go to this question mark. Don't want to have a battle. Interesting event. This is the first time I see this event. Bet on the murderer. Win 100 gold. Bet to the owner. Get 250 gold. I have nothing to lose in this event, so yeah, I'm gonna go for the high risk, high reward, which is the owner. 30% win rate. Lol, I won. Seriously? Alright, gonna take that 250 gold. Oh, a merchant. Nice timing. Let's see the items. Lots of interesting items in this shop. This card is interesting, but it's expensive and uses 2 energy. This card is interesting, but I don't like the HP loss. 6 HP will lose if I use this card. This card is also interesting, but it uses 2 energy and exhaust cards. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. How about card removal service to reduce the size of my deck? Yes, let's remove a card. And I think I need to remove 1 strike card. Next, I'm gonna buy a card, and I think I want to buy this Fiend Fire. I want to try this card out. Wait a minute. Let me buy this Body Slam card. It's on sale, and I have money left. I want to see the relics before I leave this shop. Going to rest, don't have much HP left. I think I'm ready to fight an elite. I'm still kinda scared though. I may lose the battle. Anyways, here I go. I think this enemy is bad news. Oh well, can't turn back now. How do I play this turn? I think I'm gonna buff Body Slam and then 1 defend. After that, just eat the damage that can't be blocked. Few black cards in my hand, and this monster will deal 18 damage. I really need to somehow block the damage of this enemy, or else this battle will turn sour really quick. I have Fiend Fire, so my decision is, should I go full damage and expose myself, or somehow block some few damage? Oh well, I think I'm gonna go full on damage. I don't have enough black cards anyway. Let me use Headbutt first and then get 1 black card so that I can use it next turn. maybe get Body Slam, I guess, and then time to use the Fiend Fire. This is gonna be painful. $21 damage, that's gonna hurt. I think I'm gonna play Clothesline to reduce the damage of this enemy. And then, yeah, I need to kill this enemy really fast before it kills me. Hmm, 20 damage. Luckily, I have a heal card here, so I'm gonna heal first. And then, I wanna use Reaper, but it uses too much energy. I'll go with Metallicize, and then don't have attack cards either. So I'm gonna get lots of block this turn. I think I'm dead this turn. I don't have a card that has high block, but I will still try to mitigate the damage of this enemy. So I think I'm gonna use Dual Wield and then copy Iron Wave and then use both Iron Wave. And let's see if I'm gonna survive this turn. I somehow survived that turn, but this time I'm dead. 21 damage, no block cards. I can use Reaper to delay the inevitable. Yeah, let's use Reaper and then use Feed to deal some damage. Four HP and 30 damage incoming. Yeah, I'm not gonna survive this turn, and also I'm not gonna delay the inevitable. I should not have fought this elite, to be honest. Really bad decision. Slightly disappointed with this run, but this is my second attempt, and I'll take this as a learning experience. There's still a lot to learn, but hey, I unlocked new cards. Not bad. Heavy Blade, Spot Weakness, and Limit Break. Limit Break looks good. Spot Weakness, not so much. Heavy Blade, I don't understand the description, but it looks cool though. And that's it for this run. See you in the next run.